People have asked me to share prophecies, this Planet X, a number of things. All I can say is in Planet X, I have seen that it will come. It is one that does this great oval shape. I have seen that it is inhabited. And as bad as the lizard people are, boy, there's nothing compared to those. Anyway, Planet X exists. They're the ones that look like gargoyles. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing the word correctly, but these carvings on the courthouse corners of the old buildings and stuff, they look quite a bit like that. And they send advanced people to the next planet they're going to visit. And I've dealt with one and getting involved with dealing with another. And they are kind of like, I guess, walk-ins, either through invitation of a human or through a death. Instantly, one dies, bang, in comes a gargoyle. And anyway, they got great power. Holy mackerel, do they ever. And they have a very unusual power. The power to talk to a mass of people like this. And over just a few short hours, go into each, split. And then everybody comes out believing like this one, because this one is in each person. Tricky stuff. And they're, to me, the greatest or most dangerous, most powerful of witches and sorcerers. And it took me a long time to deal with this one. She was in California. And she admitted that she was another person in a dead body. And she got little groups, and boy, it started to grow. And through a lot of prayer, a lot of talking to Pop, she got moved out of the country. She's in Germany, where they seem to be congregating. Now I've heard of a male one, and I'll have to wait for more information, and then I'll have to ask the Creator if I'm to do anything with it. But they get you convinced they're good people, and all we are to them are plant life, cows. And their ships, called their planet, reaps a harvest every, 2,300 years, I can't recall, and goes to the next garden, and the next, always leaving a remnant to regrow, to reseed. And that's what we seem to be dealing with. And when this planet comes, I don't know. I do know it will be a contributing factor to the Earth moving on its axis. But it is not the only thing that causes it. Just a contributing factor. So, that's what I know about that. And I only speak of what I know. All right? I don't speak of what I think. I speak of what I'm showing, and I test even that showing, and I test that shows me. Again, check everything. Absolutely everything. What the newspapers tell you, what the doctors tell you, what the government tells you, everything. What your wife or husband tells you. Most of us have kids, and all of us have been kids. And we know how we lied when we were kids. And Mama and Daddy could believe us until they learned to look into our eyes or whatever and know that we're lying. Test everything. Everything. Your co-workers, thoughts, are they trying to brown nose you? Are they backstabbing you? Love them anyway. Love them anyway. But be careful around them. So, that should take care of the lizards. Earth flip, it's going to happen. And it will be, this is the 5th time it's coming up. And the next time will be no earth flip. We disappear. And to the rest of the galaxies that are watching, we have been destroyed. It's not true. We've just been in the Creator's mind, as if we are inside a skull within the Creator's mind, and we're all thought. We just go back to the original thought. We go back into perfection and disappear. There is a planet before us. This is what we find out. And I don't know your history, and I don't know what you believe, but this is what I have no choice than to tell what I've seen. And there was a planet before us that disappeared. But it left volunteers, knowing we were the next planet on the great chain of the circle. And they left volunteers. These volunteers have bred throughout the centuries, been with us for God knows how long. And they come from a planet, and they're people, soul-bearing people. And they're called whales and dolphins. And their planet was a watery planet. And I assume, I don't know, that we too will volunteer when that particular time comes, which is around the year 4000. So our world will not, cease to exist, and our people will not cease to exist. There will be a remnant left to repopulate the planet, just like it's been done, except for the first time, no humans. The first time it moved, it was just water and gases, and then Earth came. And then came animals and man, both are pretty close to the same time. They lived together. Maybe I think animals came first, but they didn't die off, and then man came. I'm talking about dinosaur stuff. But anyway, this is just a natural thing. And as we go through this, we are in it, things are going to start happening. Most of you have experienced in some way, shape, or form, much more than our grandmothers or our own parents have. Strange veils will open, rub, thin, and we'll be seeing things that are myth or totally new, but they're fact. It's our Earth is changing its vibration. Now that sounds New Age, but that's still the way that we have seen it. And I say we, the 12, of the Anahauka. So I'm just giving you what I have personally witnessed, what I personally absolutely know. It's not daydream. I know it. So whether you believe it or not, that's your prerogative. That's your ability. That's your right. And don't believe a word I say. Check it. But I tell you this, if you do check it, and it doesn't matter, check it or not, it's still going to happen. If you stand up ramrod straight against it, you're going to break off. So bend it like a green reed. Let the wind blow you over. And when it passes, you bounce back up again. Be prepared for the very strange. It's already in it, in our midst, in our experiences. Be prepared for it. You're not going crazy. But I swear you're going to think you are. And sicknesses, accidents,